know what day it was when you walked into the room. I said hello unnoticed. You said goodbye too soon. Hi, I am Lisa. I am the Ukulele Fool. I want to help you on your ukulele journey, and part of that is mastering barred chords. So if you're up for that, grab your ukulele. Let's do this together. We're going to use these basic chords, but we have got a C sharp minor 7, barring all the way across the 4th fret, and a B minor 7, barring all the way across the 2nd fret. These are the easiest bar chords to do in my opinion, so let's do this together. We're going to keep this strumming super simple. I'm going to assume that by now you already know how to play the island strum. On a D chord, it's down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. If you don't know the island strum, I've got a really good tutorial to help you get up to speed on that. I will link it down in the description, in the comments, and maybe there'll be even a little card floating up here. While most of the song can be done with an island strum, and I have one chord symbol for each pattern of it, when we go from the verses into the chorus, there is a change up where you need a 2-beat strum on a D and a G, and I've got that notated in my chord chart in yellow. As a classically trained musician, my teachers would never just throw a piece at me with all kinds of challenges. They would give me exercises. So I'm going to follow in their footsteps and give you an exercise to start out with. You're going to be barring across the 1st fret. Your strumming pattern is going to be just a down, up. So you're going to go down, up, and then you're going to press here and do down, up. So you're going to go a muted strings, down, up, down, up, down, up, press up, down, up, press up, down, up, press up. Do that 6, 8, 12 repetitions, and then you're going to slide to the 2nd fret and do it on the 2nd fret. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And you're going to keep doing that pattern all the way up to the 5th fret. Down, up, down, up, down, up. And then you're going to start moving back up. I'll give you a quick little educational talk about why you want to do this. If you do this exercise daily, maybe pick up your instrument several times a day if you want to speed up the process, you will start developing that strength that you need, and you will start developing that economy of motion. So that's why you do this. You know, you've got to use more pressure to get the strings, which are further away from your neck, down than you need up here at the nut. So you're training yourself to do those adjustments, and then you better be listening all the way too to make sure that you can get all of those strings to ring out nicely. You're also developing economy of motion. That's why you're not pressing all the time. You're discovering how much you need at each placement to be able to press. So do this consistently. If you did this for 20, 30 days in a row, oh my gosh, you will train this finger to do bar chords. You got to trust me on this one. It will work. If you're hearing noises in the background, I want to apologize, but my husband is doing a much needed construction project, and that might be bleeding through here into the inside. So thanks, hubby, for doing that. Our next exercise is taking a challenge from this song, and it is going to help teach us how to move our whole hand up and down the neck. We have to go from a D to a C sharp minor. And yes, you are allowed to look at your fretboard. I mean, they wouldn't put these markers on there if they didn't expect you to look, right? So D and C sharp minor. You'll have to excuse me. I've got a dog that thinks she sees something in the distance. And so going D to C sharp minor, just back and forth. I even suggest, once you're getting comfortable doing that on your own, put something on like an audiobook or a silly TikTok reel or something in the background that you're not paying too much attention to, but you're giving it some of your attention, because we have to do that when we're playing music. We have to read lyrics and change chords. So have something on in the background and just go back and forth. Maybe sip your favorite beverage and just go back and forth. Let's practice together. Let's do the verse. You have these chords that are played 4 times for the verse, so let's do that together. Get your ukulele. 1, 2, here we go. D, down, up, down, up, C sharp minor, and B minor 7, and A, and D, and C, da, 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 B minor 7, and A, D, and C sharp minor 7, and B minor 7, and A, and D, and C sharp minor 7, and B minor 7, and A. And if you need to do that over again, here's a timestamp. And may I suggest that you use YouTube speed controls. You can speed me up, and if you use the advanced portion on it, you can speed me up just little by little to get faster on it, or slow me down. I will not be offended. In the chorus, everything is much easier, more familiar certainly with the chords. I hope eventually barred chords will be easy for you. But there is one combination right here in yellow where we have to switch up our strum in order to make it all fit. We've got a G followed by an A minor 7 and a G, and you have to do a 2-beat strum on that G. G, down, up, A minor 7, G, and then go back to the island strum. So let's just practice the chorus without any pesky lyrics and negotiating that little tricky strum bit. 1, 2, here we go. C and a G and a C and G and a C. Here it comes, A, G, A minor, G. Oh, but there's one other tricky part that we should take a look at. Hey, we've got to do some 2-beat strums to get from the verse to the chorus. Happens every time we go from the verse to the chorus, but sometimes we go from a verse to verse, so you don't have to do it every time at the end of the verse. Here's what the last line of the verse looks like going into the first line of the chorus. You notice that the D and the G, they are in yellow, and you're going to do a 2-beat strum there. So let's practice this together. Here we go. 1, 2, here we go. D and C sharp minor 7 and B minor 7. Here it comes. D down, up, G, C, D, D. Like that. Feel free to rewind. Here's your timestamp. I want to give a big shout out to my patrons, because quite frankly, I've been doing this for 4 years, getting in front of this camera weekly to do a free tutorial for all y'all out there. So thanks to patrons, this keeps happening. I need the financial support because, you know, songs like this are copyrighted, and I don't get, sometimes I get no money. They don't share any money, ad money with me. Sometimes I get a portion of it, which is only fair. I mean, I didn't write this song, and I didn't make it popular or anything like that, but that's the way the music world works, and I'm totally happy with that. And thank you for all your generous support, patrons. If you want to become a patron, you get really detailed chord charts. We're getting close to 300 of those chord charts by the time I'm filming this. I give 2 free Zoom sessions a month where you can ask me questions and jam with me. And if you want to support me at a higher level, hey, I do monthly group lessons as well on some more challenging songs. All right, come join me. Thanks, patrons. If you want to do something free to support this channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave me a comment too. How are you doing on your ukulele journey? All those things help boost my YouTube channel. Thanks. I've got a singing tip for you. Number 1, don't expect to be Rod Stewart. You know, we're just amateur singers here. You know, he was a huge star. I mean, just the fact that you can have multiple hits is really an accomplishment. We're amateurs. So the first thing is try not to sustain your sounds as long as he does. You know, we just aren't that practiced at doing that. We're more practiced at talking, so try to talk a little bit more, put more emphasis on consonants and less on sustaining vowel sounds. The other thing that I would suggest is that you've got a big leap as you're going into the chorus melodically. So you're in my heart. So again, you're in my heart. You can get right off of that heart. The other thing is using some visualization. For me, I need to vibrate my sinuses in order to get heart. So I just kind of visualize sending the sound right up here inside my head cavities. And then I lift my soft palate. You're kind of like yawning. That helps me do it. And then instead of thinking like I'm going to be pushing it up with a lot of volume, you're in my heart. No, I don't just sound bad when I do that. So I imagine kind of lightly descending on it, kind of overachieving and lightly lighting down, you know, kind of like my dogs jumping on the sofa. Or a gymnast. You're in my heart, you're in my soul. So keep it light, keep it focused, keep it conversational. I didn't know that's your starting vocal pitch. 1, 2, here we go. I didn't know what day it was when you walked into the room. I said hello unnoticed. You said goodbye too soon. Breezing through the clientele, spinning yarns that were so lyrical. I really must confess right here, the attraction was purely physical. I took all those habits of yours, which in the beginning are hard to accept. Your fashion sense, Beardsley prints, I put down to inexperience. The big bosom lady with the Dutch accent who tried to change my point of view. Her ad-lib lines were well rehearsed, but my heart cried out for you. You're in my heart, you're in my soul. You be my breath, should I grow old. You are my love, you're my best friend. You're in my soul. My love for you is immeasurable, my respect for you immense. You're ageless, timeless, and finest your beauty and elegance. Your rhapsody, a comedy, you're a symphony and a play. You're every love song ever written, but honey, what do you see in me? You're in my heart, you're in my soul. Be my breath, should I grow old. You are my lover, my best friend. You're in my soul. Your essay and glamour, You're every schoolboy's dream. You're Celtic United, but baby, I've decided you're the best team I've ever seen. And there have been many affairs, many times I thought to leave, but I bit my lip and turned around, 'cause you're the warmest I've ever found. You're in my heart, you're in my soul, you be my friend should I grow old. You are my love, you're my best friend, you're in my soul. In my heart, in my soul, be my friend should I grow old. You're my love, you're my best friend, you're in my soul. There are just so many lyrics in that song to love. If you've got a favorite lyric, please let me know. You know, I would hope that people would call you both, what was it, a rhapsody and a comedy. Yeah, I think you get double points for that. I have other barred chords that I use, including a D7, and I particularly want to invite you to join my group lessons, Let's Learn a Song lessons. I do quite a few barred lessons on that, and if you want more about movable chord shapes, every January I teach a live 4 weekly classes on movable barred shapes. So consider following me on my newsletter. Consider becoming a patron. Thank you so much for watching to the end. Oh, and if you didn't know what a Beardsley print is, this is what one of them looks like.